Hey guys, welcome back to the channel McNallie Money, home of all things stock, investment, and personal finance related. Now for today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a company by the name of Freelancer Limited, specifically their freelancer.com platform. We've got a lot to go through in today's presentation, but before we do, please take a second, hit the like button, you guys. It's a huge help to myself and the channel. If you're not already subscribed, McNallie Money, feel free to do so. And let me know in the comment section below if you hold shares of Freelancer Limited, if you've used the Freelancer platform, and how you think they stack up to some of the other players in this space. Now with that being said, let's get into today's video. Okay guys, so that's right. Today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a company by the name of Freelancer Limited, trades on the OTC in the United States under the ticker symbol FLNCF. This is as of close on November 29th. You can see the company is currently trading under 20 cents US. So they closed out at 17.6 cents US. And if we pull up a 6-month chart, you can see they've been trading relatively sideways since about the middle or start of June, where they were in that 16 cent range. They hit a high in August or August 9th of about 26 cents and a low in the middle or end of October at about 12 cents US. So the company definitely has been moving around a little bit in relation to really the macroeconomic environment. This one's super exciting. They operate a freelancing and crowdsourcing marketplace. They just had some big news in relation to NASA that we're going to talk about a little bit later in the presentation. And while the company is based in Sydney, Australia, they connect people all over the world, working in over 240 countries to connect freelancers with various different employers. So a lot to unpack here with Freelancer Limited, and with that being said, let's get into it. Now if we jump over to the corporate website, I wanted to take a look at what this company is all about before we get into the investor presentation. I'll leave a link in the video description below if you want to go take a closer look for yourself. You can see front and center, hire the best freelancers for any job online. So it's the world's largest freelance marketplace, which I think is an important distinction. There really are economies of scale with this type of marketplace activity. So bigger than Upwork or Fiverr, Freelancer allows you to get any job you can possibly think of taken care of. You can save up to 90% on the actual cost and get quotes from various different freelancers for free, and you only pay for the product or the service when you're 100% happy. So people or organizations looking to utilize this marketplace service can rest assured that they're going to get exactly what they're looking for before they actually have to pay any expenses out of pocket. Now you can see they've got a tab specifically for people looking to hire freelancers or for people that are looking to become a freelancer and actually earn money through the platform. Now, what I like about this freelancer business or concept is it's super straightforward. So if you're looking to get something done, you can see they're working with some of the biggest companies in the world here, you guys. So Amazon, Facebook, Deloitte, NASA, IBM, Airbus, Google. We're actually going to talk about that NASA contract a little bit later in today's presentation. It's super straightforward. So if you need something done, you come on the platform, you post your job. It's free and easy to post. You choose from various different freelancers. So this could be based on the size of your budget. They've got over 1,800 skills listed on the platform, with no job being too simple or too complex. You can then pay through the platform, again, only when you're 100% satisfied, or through their milestone payment system as these freelancers hit certain different objectives. And underpinning all of this is this amazing customer support from the team at Freelancer itself. So their team of recruiters can help actually pair up freelancers to the jobs and act as technical co-pilots to help you manage through your projects. Now, with that being said, some of the benefits here, you can browse the portfolios of the different freelancers so you can see previous work history. And if these freelancers are up to the standards that you're looking for, you're able to get bids extremely fast. So obligation-free quotes, as we mentioned earlier, with 80% of projects getting bid on within the first 60 seconds. So it's an extremely efficient system. You've got the quality work component. So as mentioned, freelancer.com has the biggest or largest pool of any quality freelancers in the world, with over 50 million people or freelancers to choose from. And then you can track the progress again through the platform to ensure that you're up to date and in the loop, whether you want to go on the desktop or mobile version in terms of where your project's sitting. And they then go on to list some of the various different activities or services, including logo design, package design, website design, illustrations, and even 3D modeling. And these are just a few of the most common or most sought after skills that are leveraged on the platform. Now, in terms of the actual organizations utilizing freelancer.com, It's really intended to help businesses grow without having to bring on full-time salaried staff, which a lot of times costs substantially more. You have to pay benefits, health plans, things like that. And it gives limited flexibility because if you only need these skill sets or these freelancer criteria for a certain project, you don't want to bring on or hire new people that you may have to let go down the road. So it offers flexibility and financial benefits to these companies. You can see any size project is welcome, from small one-off tasks to recurring or multi-stage projects. And that's what you see with some of those bigger blue chip customers that we just mentioned. They've got flexible payment terms, again, those milestone payment systems, which give businesses the comfort and the assurance that the project is getting done properly. And then that diverse talent pool, again, we just mentioned over 1,800 different skill sets to choose from around the world. So the organization would essentially go on to freelancer.com. They post their project or contest, basically what they need done. They then choose from the pool of freelancers, utilizing the real-time chat feature and comparing the proposals and previous work experience. And then the organization or customer would pay for that project or contest once they achieve that 100% satisfaction milestone. Now, we've talked about this in previous videos, but this gig economy that we've seen post-pandemic, you guys, people want to work from home. We're seeing a huge push towards freelancers in terms of the workforce. And I think companies like freelancer.com that really facilitate this interaction between individual freelancers and organizations looking for this support have a huge runway here moving into the next decade. And this is really going to become the new gold standard, or the way that people interact and do business into the future. Now, with that being said, we're going to shift gears a little bit here and jump into the investor presentation. So you can see Freelancer Limited is powering the world's entrepreneurs and commerce. Now, we're really focusing on freelancer.com, which again is this #1 online service marketplace. But there are different business units or other business units within the Freelancer Limited organization, including escrow.com and Freightlancer, which recently merged with Loadshift to become Australia's largest heavy haulage marketplace. So escrow.com is focused on securing online payments, whereas Freightlancer, as the name implies, is focused exclusively on the freight marketplace and again serving various different freight related needs. However, we'll save those for another video because again, the meat and potatoes of today's presentation is really focused on freelancer.com and this online service marketplace. Now, with that being said, I wanted to provide some additional statistics about the audience or user base of freelancer.com. Now, this is from their first half presentation, so the end of July, but these numbers, you guys, are super relevant and really speak to the traction that they're starting to see at freelancer.com. So over 60 million registered users on the platform. In excess of 21 million jobs have been posted. Again, at the time this was put together in midsummer there, 65% of jobs receive a bid in under 60 seconds. And we've actually seen that percentage increase to 80% as we saw on the corporate website, and an average of 41 bids per project, again, giving organizations a huge talent pool to choose from when they're selecting the right fit for these tasks. Now, the other thing that I really like about this company is the fact that it's really changing lives for millions of people around the world that may not have access to this type of work opportunities in their home country. And we're going to look at a case study of that a little bit later in the presentation. But you can see Freelancer is changing lives around the world, whether it be for entrepreneurs, small businesses, or large organizations. They provide easy access to talented freelancers from around the world who offer a wide range of services at competitive prices. So really a business that you can feel good about. It's employing people, it's giving people flexibility and freedom and income for things that they're passionate about completing. Now, this slide here really talks about the overall ecosystem or marketplace, and there's some super interesting statistics here. So over 2,000 job categories are available on the platform, ranging from aerospace engineering to biotech, sales, manufacturing, mechanical engineering. So these are high skill set jobs. You can see a lot of the top completed categories on the right here are in the online space. So website, IT, software, design, media, architecture represent 30 and 29% respectively of the overall categories by volume. And the thing that I really like about this business, it's in the second bullet point here. You can see the complexity and sophistication is growing over time. And in turn, that's relating to the average price of each one of these awards or each one of these projects. So you can see from 2001, the average award was paid at about $75. And if you fast forward to 2021, you're in excess of $225. So people are coming to the Freelancer platform for more intricate, complex, and challenging tasks. And as a result, they're seeing these tasks achieve higher and higher bounties. And that's exactly what they talk about in the third bullet point here. Now, the other thing is the diversified revenue or nature of this business. So in terms of the top countries where projects are being completed, you can see the biggest category is other here. So a large portion is in the United States, India, and Australia, the home base of Freelancer. However, countries around the world, including Canada, are now starting to see the benefits, and you're really helping people and businesses around the globe complete these challenging tasks. So in terms of total addressable market, they're really offering a global product here, meaning that they can market their services and this platform in hundreds of countries around the world, really opening up countless opportunities. Now, in terms of some of the ways that Freelancer has differentiated themselves, I already mentioned this is the largest and lowest cost cloud workforce platform in the world right now. Again, access to over 50 million users in excess of 247 countries around the world. 34 languages and 39 currencies are used on the platform, and that's why we're seeing that global expansion and that rapid growth in all of these new countries and industries. There's no other crowdsourcing platform that has the liquidity of freelancer.com, so from an investment standpoint, definitely something you can feel good about. And the thing that's so great from a client perspective is it's very low risk to get involved. So again, it's free to post your job, it's free to review your quotes, you get quotes for free as well. And it's free to chat with freelancers and review the work or portfolios of these freelancers on previous projects. So very low barriers to entry and really welcoming for new clients to try out the platform. And that's true on the other side of the fence as well. So for freelancers, free to view the projects, free to bid on projects, free to chat with clients, and free to actually create your profile, upload your portfolio, and provide those previous work samples. Now, how Freelancer actually generates revenue or makes money is based on a commission or a percentage commission model. So for clients, they're going to pay 3% project commission when a project is awarded and accepted, and freelancers are going to pay 10% project commission when a project is awarded and accepted. So you're only paying when you're actually making money or when these projects are being accepted. And that's why earlier in the presentation I talked about those economies of scale. The more people that are interacting on this platform, the better it is for Freelancer because it creates a more robust ecosystem. There's more skill sets and jobs being offered, and they're earning a commission on each and every one of these projects. So with that being said, now that we understand the business, the offering, the platform, I wanted to talk about some recent news that came out in relation to one of Freelancer's biggest customers, which happens to be NASA. So NASA has been working with Freelancer since 2015. So they're coming back because they're finding such success with this organization. They're using the crowdsource platform to solution for complex problems faced by astronauts on the cutting edge of space exploration. So when you talk about highly skilled talent or complex jobs, it really doesn't get much more complex than space exploration. And I thought this quote at the bottom was super interesting. NASA has seen extraordinary cost savings in the range of 80 to 99% when compared to traditional methods of sourcing this labor. Now, they've also seen 30% faster turnaround than standard agencies or vendors and are now using the Freelancer platform for a wide range of federal space programs. Now, continuing on that theme, we just had a very interesting article that came out September 29th, so just recently here, talking about Freelancer winning a $6.7 million US task order from NASA and the National Institute of Health in gene editing. So again, super complex tasks being offered here. And the article goes on to talk about this massive contract and the specific asks of these organizations. So the National Institute of Health, or the NIH, is seeking 2 3-phased contests to encourage technical development in 2 areas of strategic significance as part of their Phase 2 somatic cell genome editing program. So the 2 contests that they're offering are focused on a non-viral delivery system capable of crossing the blood-brain barrier and a programmable delivery system to deliver genome editing machinery that can target specific tissues or cell types. So a lot of times when you think about crowdsourcing or these online freelancer platforms, you think this is just for website development or editing or things like that, but we're talking some cutting edge technology here with extremely specific and intricate tasks being offered. Now on the NASA side of things, this is the biggest order to date under the NASA contract, and it's expected that Freelancer is going to generate approximately $700,000 in net revenue from this task order. So these are some huge developments and a big catalyst for anyone that's considering an investment in Freelancer Limited. And with that being said, that's a perfect segue to this slide here, talking about Freelancer's relationship with the US government. And you can see they're now supporting the US government in a variety of fields ranging from physics to graphic design, information security, all the way to data science and machine learning. So really the point here is clients are very happy with the service, with the quality of work being completed, and they're coming back for more and more tasks and more assignments. Now to end things out, I wanted to bring up this slide here, which really hits home the fact that Freelancer is changing lives around the world. So you can see here one of the freelancers that is focused on video and motion graphics, and the quote says, "Coming from a third world country and the smallest in West Africa where opportunities are very limited, Freelancer.com has helped me expand globally by helping me make a living from something that I really have a passion for, which is design." So this is just one example of millions where Freelancer has enabled people around the world to do what they're passionate about and earn a great living in the process by helping companies achieve their goals. So really a win-win situation, and that's all facilitated through the Freelancer platform. Now, for those reasons, you guys, I'm really excited about this investment opportunity. I'd be super curious to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you holding shares of Freelancer Limited? Have you used the platform before? And how do you think they stack up to some of the other players in the crowdsourcing space? If you're still watching the video at this point in time, hopefully you found some value, so make sure you hit the like button. And if you're not currently subscribed, McNallie Money, feel free to do so. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.